What is your name?
Holly Thorsted.
What is your major?
Information Communication Technology.
How long have you been a student at Florida State?
3 years.
Now, what is a memorable project you have worked on while a student at FSU, and what did you ultimately achieve?
In my leadership class, we did a high school outreach program working with the College of Communication and Information, educating students on the pros and cons of joining IT, the reasons they should, the way it impacts your life, and just having the general basis knowledge of coding and just technology in general and how that can definitely benefit you in life, and going into it, just the different kind of qualities that the major itself offers, not only just, coding and that kind of background, but a lot more intense than that, and kind of just educating them on what CCI is and what it means to be a part of as a student.
And was this project for a class or for an internship or a job?
A class, LIS 4480.
And how much help was provided to you by your instructor?
He kind of gave us the guidelines of the project, what was expected of us. We set our own goals, and, we kind of worked through that from there, but he gave us the connections to the high schools and to the staff that we needed to contact.
And how do you believe your project has made an impact around the campus and outside of campus?
I think that by us going to the different schools, it's definitely, we did a Q&A with the students afterwards, a feedback survey of what they have learned from our presentation that we gave, and it all was a lot more impactful than we thought it was going to be going into it, because it's kind of hard to explain the concepts of coding and stuff like that to students, but a lot of them picked up on it easily and kind of understood a lot more about what CCI was and what it meant to be a student there at FSU, and by all the help and everything that our professors have given us over the past years and everything, and just all the different benefits that it's offered to our lives.
Well, that's awesome. So, have you ever participated in any organizations around campus?
Yes, it is called Coping Through College.
And what exactly does this organization do?
It pretty much got everyone who had a dog on campus, they would hire the shelters and everything like that to come out on Landis, have a meeting scheduled twice a month, have all the kids it was meant for people who were having a hard time to kind of make it easier on them by going there and playing with the puppies, and maybe even seeing some adoptable ones to kind of have a companion through college, and just having people around you. They would have food trucks, ice cream stands, give out free pizza, stuff like that, and kind of just show people that coming together, makes it a little easier for coping through college.
And what do you believe the overall impact was of this organization?
To help people feel less stressed and kind of give them a break, and maybe get some connections, get to know other people that are around. If you're new to college or if you're new to the campus, it's kind of a big place, and it can make it smaller by getting to know more people and seeing the different ways that people can come together and kind of work together through things.
And could you describe a project that you have done as part of this organization?
I helped set up one of the main events for the organization by recruiting different people to come, reaching out to different pages on FSU and different classes I was in, kind of getting more people to come, and also by helping at one of the stands by providing the pizza and the drinks.
Nice. So how has this project specifically made an impact around Tallahassee and even beyond?
Well, I think it's important because you don't really know what people are going through, and especially college can be such a big place, especially FSU. It's such a huge campus, and it's really hard to get to know people if you don't have the right social connections, or just you don't know the right people. Maybe you can feel lonely or misplaced, or just maybe this place isn't for you. But I think that it makes people feel a lot bigger, or makes the campus feel a lot smaller whenever you kind of get to know people and seeing that you're not the only one who maybe is struggling getting to know people and making connections on your own. And also just giving yourself a reason to get out of the house, go on campus, kind of get outdoors and do something instead of just sitting home alone doing nothing.
Yeah, which is easy to get stuck doing.
Yeah.
So is this the only organization that you participated in while at FSU?
There was Know Your Campus also, but that was just a social media posting page.
Okay. So have you enjoyed a majority of your professors during your time at FSU?
Yes, definitely a majority of them.
And as you were getting into your major, how did your professors and other faculty members assist you?
They've definitely impacted me by having open communication and showing me that it's so easy just to ask for help whenever you need it instead of having to be stuck behind your computer, especially in a major like the ICT. It's kind of hard to, if you ever have problems, it's hard to figure that stuff out by yourself. And by going to them and going to the TA meetings, that has definitely opened the doors to me not feeling so scared to go up and talk to my professor about this one question I have or feeling stupid about something, because they all just make it so much easier and show me and take the time to make sure that I actually understand the concept of whatever it is that I'm learning.
And do you believe the general student body has the same experiences as you with the faculty at FSU?
I think that in the CCI program especially, I think that it's more so, but I can't really speak for other majors, but I just know I have a few in like chem and everything like that, and I know their classes are very big and very overwhelming to kind of walk into, and I don't think it's as easy as them as it is for me to go up and talk to my professor, because I know a lot of them they know my name, I know theirs, but I don't think that for a lot bigger majors it's as easy for them to communicate with their professors.
So, can you tell us about your favorite faculty member and why are they your favorite faculty member?
So recently I took a C++ class with John Thrasher, and he's a newer professor. He actually might still be doing the PhD school, but he pretty much just completely opened the door of communication, would sit there and work with me through the problems I had, because coding, it can be such, complicated process and very intricate and just like one little mistake, but he would never just give me the answers. He would sit there and help me understand why what I was doing was wrong and what went wrong through the process, and he didn't ever make me feel less than anyone else in the class. He was very open to communication. He was the first person who I would email. He would work with me all night long, even sometimes just like emailing back and forth, very quick responses. Even over spring break, he completely was like back and forth with emails the entire time, and just really took a care in knowing that everyone understood what was going on in the class and making it easier for us to understand the concepts that we were learning.